What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Capcom Cup 2017 Last Chance Qualifier. I'm Sajam, joined by the lovely F-Word.
Baby. It's that time of year,
It's never happened. This is brand new. You and I, we have never worked together.
What's been the delay? Why not?
I don't know. I mean, it's like I haven't gone to the UK. You've been here, but I wasn't here. They never crossed. You know, I never head up. But it's a brand new experience. We're going to try it out on the fly. If at ever you're confused, you don't feel comfortable, just close your eyes. Imagine I'm wearing a Supreme hoodie. I'll ask you how to ting go, and then you just tell me what's happening. You'll be at home, as usual. Nothing will be different. This is the Last Chance Qualifier. We already have players ready up on the stage. If you want to check out the brackets, head on over to smash.gg, and then in the sidebar there'll be Capcom Cup. That's the main tournament that's going to start tomorrow, the top 32. And then today on the side, you'll see that Last Chance Qualifier. This is for the last spot to get into Capcom Cup. 32nd seed to play Punk tomorrow.
Arguably the most intense part of this whole weekend. I mean,
for
these
sure.
guys have been grinding for the whole year. All boils down to this moment. These games, you lose twice, it's over. See you 2018, you know. So, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be pretty intense for every match because I just know what's on the line.
It's emotional, man.
It really is.
This is the, you work all year, you play all year, you go to all these different majors. It matters what happens today in this ballroom. You know, there's so many players that have a lot on the line here. People from all over the world, all over this country, all over other countries. There's a bunch of UK players here as well.
Yeah, man, they've come down. And we were speaking about it. We were speaking about guys like Brian F. and XSK Samurai, who did accumulate a decent amount of points throughout the season. Wasn't enough. Now they're here. Last chance. For those guys, it's going to hurt even more because they came so close. But
that's the worst. If you have no
fail.
points, this is fine.
Yeah.
But if you had like 700 CPT points and you didn't make it, this is the worst event of the year for you, for sure. Because you have the same chance as everybody else. You just got to work through the bracket, and if you win, you're in, and if you lose, it's the end of the ride. Second place here, nothing matters. It doesn't matter. You have to win. And that's what's crazy about this tournament, for sure. Looks like Chris T is going to be starting on the stream over there up against Valiant.
Oh, is this a real match? No button check? Oh, this is real.
Oh, they're in there. Yeah, that's for sure. And I mean, the crazy thing is, this is a Wednesday Night Fights classic match.
Yeah, how's it usually go?
Usually it's in Chris's favor pretty slightly, but you know, it's one of those things where you never know what's going to happen, right? Valiant's super solid. He used to play Faye in Street Fighter 4, now Bison main.
He's trying to use that forward dash to go through buttons and projectiles. Not worked yet.
You know, Chris Tarian, he's gotten really solid. We haven't seen him play that much lately. He's kind of been stuck with school and everything, but it's really good to see him out here playing.
Wow, wake up fierce Tatsu.
You know, sometimes life just gives you situations like that. Almost dead.
Save the meter to keep the kill. Is he going to regret that?
Valiant trying to find that activation. There it is.
Oh, gets opened up.
And the wake up.
Tatsu.
You know, Ken players, they always complain about the 3-frame.
Well, they got a little answer, haven't they?
They have something, right?
They don't have nothing, right?
Yeah, it's an option. It's not that bad. What I did like from Valiant, though, is really solid defense at the end of that last round. He didn't take the throw baits a couple of times. Damn.
What? Just do it.
Wake up, CA. All the bar gone. He gets a decent amount of damage.
Well.
Yeah. Setup here is...
it didn't go in.
Ooh, Chris the Tarian. Tail into that sweep. He gets another one.
Oh, didn't confirm off the back medium there.
He tried it. That's why that Standing Fierce came out.
Nice conversion off that counter hit stand medium.
Yeah, stuffed the run. Didn't let Chris get away with it.
The punish. I feel like Valiant's playing catch up the whole way through.
Chris just looking for some offense there. Whiff on the Tatsu. No, that could have been a bigger punish.
Went for the anti-air crouch jab. Didn't get it. Doesn't take the bait with that run. Nice.
Whiff punish.
Oh, he jumps just when he wasn't expecting it.
And Chris the Tarian with the meter goes right into the CA. Clean first game for him.
Something that's very important. I used to see this in the early stage of the games. People committing to their throw bait punish. You got to wait to see the throw if you can.
Yeah, definitely.
In a scenario like that, Chris is committed to the jump dead. Just because you went for that kick, hoping he'd put a throw out. He didn't. He did the worst thing possible for you.
Yeah, that's what makes Ken so good at throw baiting too, right? Is that he has hard combos that are pretty hit confirmables. So you just walk back, you stick out your button, and then you have time to see it.
Yeah, you're not going to get no one jumping on you for that. Right? But with a heavy kick from Dictator. Tried to react to that dash, got thrown out his crouch medium kick.
Yeah, looking for those psycho axes, trying to get some offense on Chris.
Beautiful timing on that dash.
I think you got to see a little bit more offense from Valiant. You know,
I agree.
Last time, a little too patient. He kind of waited out, and Chris the Tarian got the better of it.
I've not really seen Chris dealing with that Bison pressure, you know, that plus frame pressure. See if he can make it count now. For the first time, Chris having to block for a few frames.
Yeah, looking for that 4-framer after that standing light kick. Plus frames. Oh, he got out. All right, he wants set up here. Goes in for the Tatsu. It whiffed. Oh, he's out of there. That was a good try.
Great
to
way
chase
to keep
down.
it safe.
Yeah, the V-trigger activation. I like him trying that against Chris. Dash
Where is he?
through.
That should be it.
Dunks on him. Down forward, heavy punch at the end. So Valiant on the board with a round there.
Oh, remind me, is this 3 out of 5 the whole way, like the top 32, or is this 2 out of 3?
I actually am not sure. That's a great question. But the interesting thing about this bracket in particular that we're seeing is that this is the death bracket. This is everybody who late registered to the tournament. And
Oh my god, I was reading about that.
there's only like 9 people in this pool, but the pool is stacked. It's a crazy one for sure. Crush.
Stun coming. One apiece it's looking like now. He's got the meter to kill here. Doesn't even need it.
Saving it. Doesn't even need it at all. Valiant cleans it up. Like I said, this is a pretty close match between these two a lot of the times. And Christitarian got to think about this here. This could be loser's bracket, first round in the LCQ. Crazy to think about because Christy, he was qualified for Capcom Cup last year.
Yeah.
So
There's a few guys like that this year. There's a lot of new faces in that top 31 of qualified guys, Sejam.
Yeah.
Chris, one of the guys having to be sacrificed.
2 out of 3 until top 8 is what we're hearing here. So normal CPT rules.
Okay. That's even more harsh for these guys, man, but that's just the way it's got to be.
Ooh, dashed up.
Got
Good
greedy.
interrupt. Christitarian was ready for it. He knew that there wasn't going to be a real combo there.
Oh, ready for the forward dash as well. Seeing some of these patterns there.
Back for stun.
That should do it.
Scaling. Another throw will kill now. But the meaty, double jab to cover both timings. Christitarian is ready.
Yeah, beautifully timed as well. Sometimes the Kens put a little gap between those two jabs. You can interrupt. Nothing of the sort there for Chris.
Valiant dashing around a little bit. Oh, air to air from Chris.
Oh,
Other
just
side.
got behind. That was disgusting. Good block. Punish.
Yeah, that 3-frame light kick from Bison. The best addition
Oh,
he
it's
has.
an anti-air EX scissors there.
Doesn't get him the full animation when it's out of the air, but it's a good snipe from Valiant.
Oh, beautiful anti-air timing. As him cornered. Horrible position here for Valiant.
What? Oh, Chris
Oh my days, he's dead. No, he didn't quick lock.
Goes low. He was looking for the confirm. Chris with a lot of bar.
Just has to activate Raw there. Valiant needs to find a way in. Chris gets away with a dash. In the corner now, another dash. No, got to be able to punish that. He does. Poorly spaced fireball. Hard knockdown. He goes behind.
He didn't have the bar until the end. Oh, V-reversal from Chris. He's got a lot of meter to work with. He's getting close to Chip. Chip's a big
Chris.
problem.
Oh, that's it. You called it, Sergio.
Yeah, all that gray life builds up, right? And the chip is only going to affect you with what you have with your regular life remaining. So as soon as Valiant blocked that jump in, it was basically game. Christitarian with the chip out.
Really clever way to end that there from Chris. No V reversal available.
Yeah, no way to escape. That is the one weakness of activating your V trigger, right? Is
Absolutely.
that you don't have the ability to V reversal anymore in a situation like that.
I've had that as a counter argument as well for like Nikali, because I'm one of the guys who's always talking about how underrated Nikali is. But they're like, well, V trigger's great, but
he's
I've got to hold the
underrated,
pressure.
dude. He's so good.
Right, I agree. And the only people who disagree with me are all the Nikali players. You know,
Yeah.
so, no surprise there.
I'm sure that they're very trustworthy.
Yeah,
their
not
opinions about
biased
the
at all.
character.
No.
Nikali players. You ask Pham, Pham will tell you, bottom 5. No winning matchups. All he has is jump.
Pham was the same in Street Fighter 4. Apparently, Dictator didn't win any matchups.
0 winning matchups.
Yeah, just so you know, I'm just great. I'm Pham.
How many characters were in that game? Like 44, 43 losing matchups.
Yeah. Bottom two.
Bottom two.
DJ was better apparently.
Yeah, that sounds like Pham to me.
No, but seriously, in the Nikali player's defense, that is one decent argument I've heard brought up where I'm like, okay, he has to hold a bit of pressure. Not like he doesn't have things to make you scared of him when you're pressuring him. He's got the free frame, he's got the DP, but it's still quite frightening that.
Hey man, next season maybe they'll run a different V trigger, and they don't have to activate all the time. So
That's a good point.
They're gonna pick V trigger 1. I'm pretty sure. V trigger 1 is
no brainer. No brainer. Just do it.
So we do have the death pool going on right now. It looks like we have Danny Pham versus Marne maybe our
Tell me about
match.
Danny Pham, man. You were speaking about him earlier. I'm not too familiar with the player.
Man, so you know that there are certain styles of Geeth players?
Yep.
This is that style that you don't want to run into when you are tired, when you're not prepared.
He's a gatekeeper.
He is one of those. He would just run into you. Super solid player. He's very dangerous to play against.
Yep.
He'll make hard reads.
Yep.
And he's risky, man.
I'm not a fan of this matchup, by the way. I'm not a fan of this matchup. I mean, I've seen Yukadon make it look horrible for Geeth. Like, he literally stands there and plays neutral. I've never seen... Even Shen doesn't play the matchup like that. You don't stand there and play neutral with Ibuki against Geeth. But
you just don't.
does.
Yukadon is insane. I actually can't believe how good of a player Yukadon is.
Yeah, I think he's the best Ibuki for me.
For sure.
From the last stage of the year.
The interesting thing about Shen is that he's always had bad player matchups with Geeth, right? He's always struggled against Geeth, so that kind of makes sense. But yeah, this match, I don't love for Ibuki either. I'm totally with you about how it goes.
Not at all.
And Danny Pham is super good. He's out of the Pacific Northwest. really strong player. So this is a tough match for Marne, first round.
I'm really interested to see how Marne approaches it, because Marne is kind of like he's a more Rago Ibuki. He just wants to get his game going. I don't see him being too interested in neutral. What the hell?
There was no punish at all. Marne was frozen. I think he was just like us. He was like, what? I don't know.
5 backdash just to start the round. Wow, you weren't joking.
Yeah, he likes
Danny Pham.
Yeah. He knows what he's doing, you know. He likes to play this style of gi for sure. Anti-air lariat.
Nice spacing on that crouch medium.
And yeah, it can be harder for her to get around Give too. He's a big body, you know.
Yeah, she can't dash. She has to command dash.
Yeah, same issues that she has with Balrog, right? Like Balrog's a little
all the
wider.
big body guys. Puts himself in the corner though. Why did he do that?
Uh-oh. Is there an uppercut coming? He waited for it.
Oh my days. The mix up.
Oh, he's looking for the jump out.
Look at the spacing. Oh, he did an anti-air.
Oh,
nice.
He tried. Yeah, that time he went for the lariat, and, you know, because Marne jumped clean the last time, there was the kunai to snipe it. Good work from from Marne in that one. Danny Pham, kind of a little flow charting on the defense there of just going for the anti-air without thinking about that option. There it is.
Yeah, I love this space in there, but he wasn't ready for the jumping regardless. Marne just taking to the air every time, not caring. Again, lands that crouch medium.
In the front again, and there's the clean block.
Yeah, looks like Danny Pham is aware that she can't really get behind. Oh, wow, where is she? Back throw. Big damage done here. He's going into rust down mode. V reversal, I agree.
Yeah, he was getting very close to stun.
Oh, nice placement on that hard kick.
Yeah,
oh, headbutt.
Ibuki can't eat those. She really doesn't, you know, handle that kind of damage well.
Yeah, you don't even feel the 950 buff when you're up against Geef, honestly. Activates on block. V reversals. Jumps into the air. Behind. Good block. Could have punished that. -2.
Danny Pham stays nice and solid, and there's the standing
keep that
medium
critical
punch.
safe, I agree.
Yeah, he did a much better job of slowing down and kind of closing that round out a little bit more traditionally. He didn't get as wild.
That crouch medium is, I like the fact Marne isn't spamming it, but when he's used it, it's connected.
Oh yeah, he read it. There's been a lot of jumping from Marne.
Exactly, that jump forward. Wake up buttons.
Other
That's
side.
the mix up. Jump, medium punch. And again, this time in front.
Air to air. Yeah, he knows.
Again.
He's prepared for it now. Back throws him
Wow,
out of
he tried
wake
to
up.
do-
Uppercut, it looked like.
Yeah,
Or
like
command
DP it looked like.
Yeah, it's really fast, so sometimes it can work, but it's a meaty. Oh, tail end of that.
Oh, that was ambitious. Gonna get opened up here. Geef doesn't deal with these situations. Oh, he drops his kunai.
Oh, he
bait
baited
down
it.
throw. He's gonna reset. No, he's gonna go for the damage.
Not enough to kill. It's very close, though.
Oh my goodness, the bet.
What? They both were insane.
Right? I wouldn't have done that if I was Ibuki, and I wouldn't have done that if I was Geef.
Yeah, that was like the most maximum bet that you could make from both players.
Look
For
at the
sure.
smile on Marne's face. He knows he made a big bet there. My goodness.
Overhead from him. I wonder if he did. If Danny Pham would have done like TK, Air, SPD, or something like that, if it would have got him.
Yeah, probably. That would have been that slow. No punish on the block sweep there. He's using that crouch jab more. It's a really annoying poke to deal with for Ibuki.
Yeah, it's a stop sign in a lot of
Great
matchups.
jump timing again. He's really had the timing on those jumps well, Sergio. Cool. Just as I said that, commentator's curse. Oh, where you going?
So close to stun one more. And there's the
I had to let
uppercut.
it fly.
Yeah, that block one move uppercut, usually a pretty
Oh,
timing.
big mistake.
Down strong Rida, probably a miss kunai.
No chance of that jumping working. Wow.
Yeah, that's probably one of the hardest things to escape against Geef, right? When he hits you with the jab.
In the middle of your pressure.
Yeah, and then you're like,
grabbed,
your brain just goes, oh, block, and then SPD every time, and you're
So
like, oh,
guaranteed.
man. Yeah, it might as well be a combo.
It's muscle memory for them. They see the jab connect, they SPD, but you're not used to being interrupted and then command grab so quickly.
Yeah. And then Danny Pham was looking for down jab roundhouse there to catch the jump away.
Backdash into lariat. Oh! Needed to go into EX there, didn't. Where you jump into? Danny Pham bringing this round back. Has the positional advantage as well. Horrible situation here for Marne.
He gets stunned in a throw here. That's
Jumps
what he went for.
Where you going?
You know every Geef player is going to be ready for that situation. Close to killing here. And the down jab trade. Yeah, if you ever jump out of a Geef's meaty throw, they're ready. They're going to lariat or they're going to jump air SPD. Exactly. One or the other. So Danny Pham really...
You called it just before it happened, man.
He was ready, man.
Commentator inside, man.
There's a lot of insight from Marne's face right there, for sure. Yeah, he's not loving it. This is first round, by the way. First round of the tournament.
That's crazy.
Two. Yeah. That's what happens, man. LCQ, death bracket in the LCQ. The LCQ is already hard enough. You know, there's a lot of really good players in there.
Yeah, man. I mean, just to mention a few. You got Storm Kumbo there. We've got XSK Samurai, Brian F. But these guys didn't
Infiltration. Nemo.
Infiltration's the favorite.
PR Raw.
Nemo. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's basically every single player that's not in the tournament is here. They're like all here, all the killers.
Exactly.
Stupendous.
I mean, the fact that is it Inba or Inaba and Aqua had the option to pick any CPT, and they chose this bad boy.
That's insane to me. They could have been the Evo next year.
As if it wasn't bad enough already. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they could have been like, oh, I want to go to Evo next year, or you know, pick the big tournament. They could have picked anything, right? Any premiere, anything like that. They're like, no, I'm going to the LCQ next weekend. I'm going to win it.
Exactly. They want access to that 370K now, not in a year's time. Big bet. We'll see if it pays off.
Yeah, I'm really excited, man. I'm really excited to see a lot of these players throw down, especially when we get later into the top 8. At the end of the day, it's going to be good.
One apiece here. Marne sticks with Ibuki. Hovered over Birdie for a second, but never seen him use Birdie.
Yeah, that's not happening.
That was a bluff. It's that crouch jab again. Stand medium. All the buttons working, but just dashes in and gets a connection. That's a great poke against Ski Factory. That crouch medium kick. Catches him with a frame trap.
Yeah, just takes the throw this time. Danny Pham has been blocking the overheads, which means he's just down backing, right? So Marne goes for a couple of throws.
Oh no, this is a bad situation for Marne. In the corner too. Does he have the frame kill? Yes, he does. Nice crouch fierce.
Yeah, clean anti-air on that. Marne side switches as well. He's got a lot of pressure here.
Traps. And behind. That was beautiful.
Yeah, using that standing line kick to throw him off. Danny Pham now ready for it. Match point now for Marne in this death pool.
Great turnaround. He switched up his anti-air. His position's changed as well.
Yeah, he's waiting out Danny Pham a little bit, which is not what you expect in this matchup.
Yeah, he's using that crouch medium kick more as well. That's one of the only buttons that's quite reliable against Keith. Ready this time. That's what we were talking about, wasn't it, Sandro?
Yeah, jumping out of that.
Reset.
Oh, he wasn't ready for the running bear grab. Another one.
More. Oh my goodness. Danny Pham don't give a crap, man. He goes in.
That's how they do it up there in the Northwest. Reversal.
Wow.
Yeah, he's not respecting those frame traps anymore. Back throw. He gets meaty here.
Such a good setup on that back throw. Marne's still in it, though. And I've seen Marne rob people blind with that V-trigger activation. Good jab interruption. Wanted it again. Ready. Oh, wait for the SPD. Gets grabbed. V-trigger activated.
He's got a bunch of kunai.
Behind.
The cross up. He's getting very close to the stun.
Can't make a mistake here. Danny Pham needs to get wrapped. Takes the throw. Backs away. I agree.
Yeah, get rid of that stun. The activation. Oh, he gets rid of the kunai, but Marne with the EX reload.
Gonna try and zone him out here. Sucks are in. One more suck is available. There it is. Oh, he catches him in the last second.
And it was enough to kill on the last hit. Marne with his head in his hands. We're going to a final round.
Surely you should have expected him to pop that V-trigger there. I'm not sure what Marne was trying to do.
He's antsy, you know? He likes to do stuff.
Oh, there's that jumping splash.
Oh, he read the jump back. Does he panic?
Oh, backdash. No heavy kick. That would have been over, man. That would have been a round.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, mentally, you know, after that Marne, he's crushed, you know, close to stun. Oh, he read it again.
Oh, no whiff punish there on that face.
Danny Pham walking him down now. Marne going to a lot of buttons. Got to expect a dash up at some point.
Sticking out that face. Has him cornered now. No anti-air again.
Oh,
wow, he committed.
For no reason. Marne was not in the air or anything. He's just like, yeah, I believe.
Oh my god, he sticks to his tactics. He doesn't get the turn at all. Catches him with the meaty. It could be over here for Marne. Loses bracket already. Danny Pham.
Just like that. Marne sent to the losers bracket. The handshake from downtown.
Saltiest handshake. Oh, he left him hanging.
Not like that.
Oh man, this is what I'm talking about, man. These are the painful moments that I was referring to, you know.
Oh, does that mean that we might see Danny Pham and Chris T playing against each other in this death pool now?
Sounds very light. It's basically a Wednesday night fights death pool at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, it's wild out there for sure. Oh, I see Nemo creeping around with that Alienware stick.
Oh, is he coming up? Is he coming up?
Wait, he doesn't have the white pants. That's crazy. That's like the businessman Nemo if I've ever seen it.
He's back to businessman.
Yeah, and
big shout out to Nemo quitting his job earlier this year to go full-time esports. I think that's just a pleasure, obviously for him, but for us as viewers, that's awesome news.
Yeah, as a spectator, it's probably the best possible situation for us. If you want to see where he is in the bracket, head on over to smash.gg, check it out. In the meantime, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with more Street Fighter action in just a bit.
Welcome back, people. Here we are at the last chance qualifier, Capcom Cup 2017. Heroes have already fallen. Upsets have already occurred. I'm joined by none other than...
Sejam. It's been a good day so far. I don't know if I would necessarily call Marne a hero. Maybe
well, I was
Valiant
looking
is
at the
hero.
brackets actually. Outside of that, there's already been some crazy results, which we'll be updating you guys with shortly.
Yeah.
Marne's a bit of a hero to me.
Yeah, Marne is.
But I wasn't referring to him.
He can be. He can be. The handshake was pretty good. If you guys want to check out the brackets, head on over to smash.gg again. You can see in the sidebar main Capcom Cup bracket as well as the LCQ bracket. But this pool is crazy. I mean, I see players. I see Stupendous sitting over there. Stupendous is in the same pool as Nemo. So if the two make it to winners finals, they will collide right there. And those are two people that I think everybody is really excited to watch always.
Yeah,
so to see them play each other is going to be really sick.
I'm really looking forward to see how, because I've seen Nemo's approach to the matchup. It's he has a really solid approach to the Geef matchup.
Yeah.
Stupendous is a very different Zangief.
For sure, yeah.
I'm really looking forward to seeing how that one goes down. I mean, how do you guys do? I mean, is there another Urian other than you there?
There are a few Urian players in Southern California, but it's one of those things where I really don't think there's that many Urians at that level, right?
Yeah,
like the Nemo, the Dogra level, those are like next level Urian players, and that kind of experience is really hard to deal with, you know. And the hair down, Stupendous has got the hair down today. Playing the...
is that Zen mode? Is that him when he's at his most deadliest?
It must be, yeah. And I'm sure he'll be IRL streaming this weekend. If you guys have never seen Stupendous' stream, he checks out the venue all the time, so good person to watch and follow in this tournament. Again, check out those smash.gg brackets. Many strong players in there. I know MOV is in that bracket. I've seen MOV moving around. He's in the same pool as PR Rog. Brian F is playing Cool
Yeah, we were
Kid.
just talking about that. MOV didn't qualify. I mean, that's crazy. I mean,
Yeah.
he's got to be the highest ranked guy here to not qualify.
Oh, definitely, yeah. So JD on this Cammy already. One thing about Cammy, I'd already like Stupendous is going to it. If Cammy's going to use that medium kick all day, you got to use headbutt, right? The priority of the fierce headbutt will just beat it clean. It's a really good option to kind of beat that normal.
It just shuts her down from using it. This is such a good poke. Oh, but that's a good option too. Went for the reset.
Yeah, didn't have that much bar, so wanted the reset. Tried standing jab.
I like that dash under. Not even a mix-up, just to get out of the corner more than anything.
Yeah,
Reset
positioning, man. It's so important against Geef. You can't be
Absolutely.
cornered.
Giving up a lot of space here, though. Tries to jump in. That anti-air jab is one of the most annoying anti-airs to deal with. Oh, committed anyway.
And the counter hit on it allows him to get the combo, takes the damage.
Mix up. Wow. Let it fly and activates here.
Yeah. Jump dive kick is a good option against Geef, but the backdash on the throw. Yeah, jump dive kick is not easy for Zangief to stop. Yeah, he has to read it with that neutral jump, which is what you just saw.
I like that he went for the throw again there. Stupendous ate it.
Stupendous just sticking out that jab, yeah, trying to beat it. Beat those buttons preemptively. He doesn't want to deal with that standing medium
There
kick.
it is again. One more of those could be enough.
And you got to expect the air approach here. If you're Stupendous, you stick out crouching jab, you wait for the jump.
15 seconds on the clock.
Yeah.
Where you going?
Nice and simple. That's the game plan, right? As Geef there, you do crouching jab, you wait for him to jump, anti-air. That's the strategy.
Lots to take away from that game in a positive sense, though, from JD.
Oh man, Nemo is in the front row. He's watching. He knows that this might be his future.
Nice whip punish there. There's that stand medium kick, like you said. Oh, he tried to catch it with the new parry, didn't get it.
What a damage and positioning for Stupendous, not that great. Uppercut.
I love that anti-air choice. Camis don't use it enough.
Yeah, she has one of the best uppercuts for dealing with far jumps, right? Like
so
Geef, who
good.
can kind of come in shallow with the knees or stuff like that. It's a good answer.
It's just so reliable. It's a much better round here.
Yeah, a lot of resources though. Comeback factor is huge for Stupendous. Just got to close it out with maybe 3 more of those medium kicks.
I mean, she's still 3 mix-ups from dying. Always a problem, but wow, that stand medium kick. And no taking to the air, really, from Stupendous.
Yeah,
Showing JD a lot of respect for his anti-air game.
There was that one uppercut, right? And then Stupendous was like, all right, you got me. You got me.
Yeah, just sat down.
Yeah, and he just waited it out after that. He didn't want to overcommit.
I think the scariest thing is a Geef who doesn't care.
Yeah, for sure.
Just keeps jumping.
Those are the most dangerous kinds of Geefs. That style is the hardest to deal with.
Stand jab this time. Loving the mix-up of buttons here.
And
With
look
that
at
medium
this.
kick.
This poking from JD is shutting down Stupendous.
Complete control. Such a good button.
Stu has got to go to some heavy normals to try to crush it or beat it with priority. Yeah, that's what he went
Timing. Oh my. He jumped.
for. Jump away! And that's a lot of resources for Stupendous committed. This round is looking trouble.
What a bet from JD. The great thing about that poke is it's got so much distance. It doesn't matter if he parries. Stand medium punch doesn't connect with the V-trigger activation.
Nope, got him this
Jab
time.
does. Reset.
Big damage. He's got a couple of guesses here.
Oh,
he
he
thought there
delayed.
was going to be an uppercut.
He got hit by one earlier. Walks in for the throw. There's that button again. Goes in. Plus.
The throw?
JD!
JD with the first game over Stupendous, and this is what we're talking about, right?
Control, Sejon.
The dangerous killers out there in Street Fighter. You can't count anybody out. Stupendous, everybody knows how good he is, but clean play from JD, really showing a lot of knowledge in the matchup.
Yeah, that stand median kick just causing Stupendous all sorts of trouble. I'd like to see him try some of the stuff you mentioned. I mean, he only tried the parry once. Go for it again. Let's see what happens. The headbutt to counter it. I mean, as a Buki, I can do stand median punch, and for some reason, from a mile away, it counter hits that button. You know, just he's only using crouch jab, and it's not working.
Yeah, I'd like to see more headbutt, right? I think that's a really good answer for the
all right. It's like he can hear you.
The headbutts is good to interrupt buttons like that. Heavy normals, right? The way priority works, you got to use those heavy normals to beat a button like a medium kick.
All right, he's in there. It's a light though, no mix-up.
Man.
Oh, where you going?
Reads the backdash on that, knows he's not going to sit still anymore. Double down jab. Keeps it nice and safe, right? Didn't go for the SPD.
That V reversal really changes this matchup in a big way.
Yeah, being able to escape the corner whenever you want is huge.
Hasn't even had to use it too much so far. Gonna try and bring this round back. Yeah, those crouch jabs, he's waiting for a jump, isn't he?
Yeah, for sure. You can tell he's really looking for it. Oof! Almost had the air-to-air. And Stupendous kind of playing it slow now. You notice that the counter poking has not worked out that much for him, but when he has a lead, this can be okay. Activates. Those down jabs will kill.
Yeah, you got to be careful now sticking out those buttons. Suck you in from a mile away.
Yeah, crouching jab kills Cammy right here if she gets hit, so got to be very careful, although JD bringing this back.
Oh, there it is.
The kill. Yeah.
Just as you said.
It makes his crouching jab, which has a huge hitbox already, like the most dangerous poke in the game.
Exactly.
Especially when he's got resources. If you have critical art on deck, you're basically dead.
Yeah, and the situation he puts you in, even if you're not dead, it's just horrible.
Yeah.
Don't want to get caught up by that when he's got that V-trigger stocked. Great adaptation here so far from Stupendous. Meets him in the air. Oh!
He was waiting to release it, and when he saw no button, he was like, all right, I guess it's my turn. Yeah, I like a lot more heavy normals from Stupendous in general, right? Better to deal with the medium counter poking. Oh, tick throw. He's got to guess here. Is there that uppercut? Is there the block? No, he just goes in, triple jab.
Didn't confirm to Lariat. No DP. There it is. That V reversal we spoke about. It's changed the whole round now. Stupendous cornered. Trying to poke. He's used that EX really well. Stupendous hasn't had an answer for it so far.
Charges it up all the way. JD just stayed solid, blocked it out.
Trigger's there. Oh, don't press buttons.
No juggle though. What a block from Stupendous. The empty jump. Waited him out, and we got a game apiece.
Fantastic adaptation. Not being able to spam that medium kick as effectively at all. Let's take a moment here, JD. Figure out what did Stupendous change there.
Yeah, it was really the way he approached the counter poking, and he was a lot more loose with his pressure. He recognized, like, look, there was an uppercut one time, but I just need to know that he's going to wiggle, right? He's not going to just sit there forever. So goes for a lot more roundhouses, a lot more jabs to check the movement.
I like his positional adaptation because in that second game, he was standing on the tip of the stand medium kick. He's walking into the stand medium kick range now, right? Walking right. See where he is?
Yeah.
Right in front of it. So if he presses that jab, it's going to counter hit. Oh, the one time he goes for the back medium punch anti-air.
Yeah, that's, see, right there, outside of that range of the standing medium kick. And if you want to walk back and start counter poking with Fierce, start counter poking with the headbutt, those are really good answers. Yeah, a couple of those jump
mixing his jumps as well now. That's what's so clever. He's jumping, walking in, walking out. Catches him now, pressing the button. This is changing. Big opening.
Yeah, that would have been stun if he got the SPD.
Straight away with the V reversal. Jumps out of there, not wanting to deal with any of that pressure. Stupendous.
Yeah,
that
big
feature
lead.
spent.
Those down jabs are huge now. Each one of those just sealing the round one at a time.
Yeah, his position placement for them has been just such good adaptation. That's where he doesn't want to be, right at the tip like that. Wow, just do it.
Yeah,
Not
she
giving up on
loses
this round.
the bar, though. I think he's okay with losing the bar.
Absolutely.
Because, you know, now he doesn't have the dive kick to approach, right? He doesn't have any of that meter anymore for EX uppercuts. So if you're Stupendous, you get hit by those, it's not the end of the world.
Oh, just lets that whiff, no punish.
If you're JD here, I think you have to move away from the medium kick a little bit. I'd like to see more like, maybe even like a crouching Fierce, right? Like
yeah,
go to some of those other buttons. Stand Fierce,
good button. He's not used it once.
Yeah.
Oh, gets cross-countered in the corner now. Horrible position. Good jump timing. Just caught the recovery of that button.
Oh, flexed it!
Already.
That V reversal's been a big problem. Stupendous came up with the answer.
Too far, that's unfortunate.
He could have confirmed it.
He baited it out. Nice use of the light kick there, knowing that it was going to cross up.
Got him again, very close to the stun.
One more hit. Oh, my days reset to SPD. Are you serious?
He's got V-trigger. Meaty V-trigger. Had to respect the frames.
Wants to activate here. This JD. But one hit will kill. One hit will kill right now. Gotta be careful. Thinking out that medium kick. I wouldn't even do it, Steve.
You gotta hit fierce or something. Don't
Oh, the bait!
Uppercut. Not enough. Oh, on a pixel now. Stupendous. Oh, the dive kick, and we're going to a final round.
His use of that EX Hooligan into dive kick has been perfect. And on this occasion, not just to get in, actually hit.
Yeah, I'm surprised Stupendous hasn't flexed it. He down jabbed it once. But I guess then Hooligan throw could come out, right?
Shout. Yeah, he should be flexing now.
Oh, the jump short. JD reads that he's caught on to the tendencies.
Oh my god. Tap and then SPD. Are you serious?
Yeah, reversal it. Back throw. He's got corner now.
Oh, back dashes out. Tried to catch him in the air. Didn't come.
Ooh,
Wow, tries to mash out again.
Yeah, he's really feeling like there's going to be a throw bait. Yeah,
oh,
the
nice,
Hooligan
nice.
throw.
He's mixed it up. This is a brilliant adaptation.
Oh,
JD's going to take it. That's got to be an upset. As good as JD is, you would have counted Stupendous as the guy to come through there to book his place against Nemo later on. But it looks like JD has just caused a massive upset in this bracket.
Just like that. Yeah, that's, as we reminded, the same pool with Nemo in it, right? So that's one of those things where if you're Nemo, you watch that match, you're like, all right, this guy is good.
Bad. Yeah, okay,
he might have been studying. He might have been looking at Stupendous like, all right, I'm going to have to play this Stupendous guy. And now it's completely different, right? A whole new bracket that we're gonna be looking at there. So that's really interesting to see. Congratulations to him. JD moving on. And I see Infiltration setting up. He just won the pre-Capcom Cup Wednesday night fights. And I'll tell you what, the minute this venue has been, before the venue was even open, like an hour before, Infiltration was in here practicing. Yeah. He was in training mode, labbing up all this different stuff.
Because you mentioned you saw Itazan earlier as well. So was he here before Itazan as well?
I mean, when I got here, they were already sat there.
That's
playing,
commitment. Don't forget, Itazan's already qualified, right?
Yeah, Itabashi is in Capcom Cup, and he is at the stations playing. He's just trying to get as many games as possible, right? He's just trying to play.
Well, I'm going to make a prediction, Sejam.
What's
I know MOV's there, and he's got to be the favorite based on how the year's gone. I'm calling Infiltration.
Infiltration.
I've been watching the streams. I've been seeing his sets, and he really has captured that risk-averse approach to the game that he had when he first came out with Nash. Menat has changed this guy to even more so than I thought, because I thought he wouldn't use Menat for characters like Laura or, you know, other ones that can really upset her. He's still using her for those matchups. He was
labbing against Laura earlier when he was on the setup. I'm not kidding. Really? He was sitting there like Laura was like doing bolts. He was practicing hitting it. He's practicing all this tech against that character. But risk averse is an excellent way to put it. And the thing about Infiltration is that his play style, he's like a magician.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, look over here. And then when you're looking that way, he taps you on the shoulder. You know, he's like, gets you distracted, gets you looking other ways. And that's what he was practicing earlier was for Laura, because he knew he had Kyle P in his pool. And
he's a very legit Laura.
Kyle P is a maniac, right? That's the way he likes to play. He really likes to throw people off. And what Infiltration was practicing, and it's very useful in this matchup. So when she does her orb normals, or standing medium punch, or standing fierce, or standing jab, the orb itself can't be hit.
Yes.
It doesn't have a hurt box. So it's really good for hitting those fireballs, right? Because a lot of people have trouble poking against the fireballs. But Infiltration has good options. He can use that extended hurt box on the orb. 2 jumps at the start of the match from Kyle P.
Yeah, Kyle's not really going to have a, with respect, he's not going to have a strategy. We've seen this guy play. He's just going to go in.
Yeah, he's
Infiltration's got to be ready for each approach.
You see the low profile on that lower crouching medium kick, and this is the style. Kyle P, he likes to take risks.
My goodness, that sweep.
Yeah, see the fierce, right?
Ready.
Disjointed hurt box, so it allows him to hit.
Wow, the bait. What are you pressing there? Didn't respect the jumping, going to get big damage there. Oh, what?
It was a reset. Kyle P just got hit for no reason.
What?
Yeah, just the jump in fierce caught him. It was not a combo from Infiltration, but it works out anyway. And Kyle P was really bulldogging in that round.
Didn't need to spend any resources there for Infiltration too. Has that insanely quick critical arc prepared. Punish.
Yeah, with that one bar. She doesn't really have great punishes without it. Uh-oh, orb is out.
Nice. Has her corner here.
Charges it up the
beautiful
drill.
Dive. Takes minimal damage for that too.
Probably better than dealing with that blocked
Agreed.
fireball.
It was ready, but didn't get a full punish. Yeah, that's another thing. Infiltration, one of the few guys, if he had the option, he would choose an escaping reversal rather than the attacking one. Gets that jump in.
Oh, he missed the combo. It's going to be big damage. No, he missed the reset afterwards.
Not sure what Carl was doing there. Could cost him everything. Big mistake. Has to block right. No, it could kill. I think she's dead.
Yeah, CA available.
Oh my goodness. Infiltration.
The whole combo. Boom. Last hit. Big damage on that. And if you ever get hit during that orb sequence, a good Menat will finish you every time.
Oh my goodness.
Menat
so unforgiving.
Yeah, I mean, this character is so perfect for infiltration, right? Because
So
the hit
good.
and run style, the defense, you know, he can escape everything. And then if you ever make a mistake, he's got huge comeback factor with V-Trigger. So he can run the whole time, and when he needs the W, bring it all the way back. See the fierce, man. Disjointed her box.
She has to respect that, Laura. She can't sit back and pump fireballs. He's calling it. Carl P's done really good at pushing infiltration back and just attacking.
Full recall.
I'm not getting his meaties right. You have to make those opportunities count.
Yeah, she does have a 3-frame normal Manat, so you have to make sure that you got that perfectly timed meaty.
There it is again, that 3-frame, just as you mentioned it, Sajam. So well placed. Infiltration building up stun here. Carl P having the full screen to work again.
Running out of life here, and the stun is adding up. Kyle P just trying to bulldog. He's close to stun.
One more hit will do. Needs to back away. Info doesn't want to let him charge the fireball. I love that. Look at the approaches.
Ooh, he really wants to get in there, activate the V-Trigger. He's trying to make it in, the bolt.
Info knows though. Oh my god, the last. Oh, gets a hit.
Knockdown. All right, what does Kyle P have?
Oh, committed to the overhead. He had the counter hit. He didn't need to do that.
Yeah, he had the counter hit, standing jab into the crouching medium punch. He could have just taken the elbow knockdown.
Just take the elbow knockdown, I agree.
But the spirit of Kyle P doesn't allow him. Thrown out of the sweep. Kyle P trying to force his way in. Yeah, getting behind that orb like that is a good call. You don't want to be in between Manat and the orb.
Yeah, this has looked more and more comfortable for Info as it's gone on.
Recall, and there's plus frames there.
Gets thrown out. Huge life. I don't think he's taking any damage at all.
No, the control is too powerful.
Slow perfect incoming, Sejam.
Yeah.
The jump timing.
Activation.
Oh, wow, the jab.
And yeah, he gets nothing off of it. Kyle P, he's got the V-Trigger out. He's going to use some of those bolts, but look at infiltration go.
Overhead, it's a critical art. Oh my goodness, infiltration.
The 40-second perfect. It was just complete control. He's running away when he has
Was that
to.
perfect in the end? He didn't get hit?
Perfect. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Capcom Cup 2017. Today is the last chance qualifier. I'm Sagehem, and this is...
F-word, baby.
You know how it is. We're holding it down over here. We got the first block of commentary. It's a long day, and there's a lot of great matches. Winding down to the top 8 today, only one person is making it into that top 32 tomorrow.
I heard some fascinating stuff about what they wanted to do experiment-wise. Like, you know, we all know, unfortunately, the defending champ would be attending this weekend.
Right.
They were talking about making 2 last chance qualifier spots at one point.
That was crazy.
How crazy would that have been?
Top 2 or something like that, or run 2 tournaments?
Top 2. Would have been exactly. Would have been exactly the same as a Red Bull commentator the day before the main tournament. They do like a bloodbath tournament where everyone tries to get those last 2 places. Would have been identical to that, but on a bigger scale. But the rules do state that they found out, obviously, that Ricky Ortiz is in there. Good luck to her. But regardless, it's going to be crazy this weekend.
Oh yeah, I mean, and there's so many good players in these brackets. It's crazy. The more you look through them, the more you realize that there's like a billion killers in there. I mean, you know, it's like players from the U.S., but also international players like crazy. I was looking through the brackets, and obviously MOV we talked about as a favorite. We talked about Nemo, Storm Kubo, Aqua, all these Japanese players that are really good. You know Xiaohai is in the LCQ?
Yeah, I know. I mentioned him.
I totally forgot that Xiaohai was in the LCQ. I'm like, he's definitely qualified,
That's just mad.
Yeah.
Xiaohai didn't qualify.
It's
insane.
It's bonkers. Doesn't make any sense to me. Rom, I forgot Rom out of NorCal used to be a Vega player, switched to Birdie. That's right.
Oh, Rom plays for Birdie now. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I actually think that if you really think about Birdie and Vega, they're not that different.
Or bad stage choice.
Yeah, I mean, Rom's
I recall Rom mainly from SFXT days, right?
Yeah, for sure.
He was on fire.
Well, he also has that famous Play Third Strike, It's a Good Game video.
Yeah, is that as well?
That video. I mean, Rom, that was maximum Rom mode, right? He was having a good
execution
one.
beast, this guy. I mean, I'm surprised he's playing Birdie with the level of execution he's capable of. No disrespect to Birdie players, but, you know.
Right.
It's a very straightforward character to utilize for a guy with the capacity this guy has in his hands.
Most Birdie players, I think about most Birdie players as like Birdie. They're, you know, booger pickers. They just get the job done, you know what I'm saying?
Does Rom fit that description too?
No, definitely not.
No, right? He's like a contradiction to the rule.
Yeah, for sure. He doesn't fit that style.
It's a pretty decent draw for Akainu. I mean, this kid's been on fire this year. I mean, he's not really been close to qualifying, but he's been one of those gatekeeper guys. He's been difficult to get by. He's upset some of the guys who've been trying to qualify. And on his day, he can beat the very best. We saw him take out Infiltration. We saw him have a very close set with Daigo in tournaments in Europe.
Well, he's going to have a good day today. I mean, this is the Death Pool, I believe. Which is,
he got drawn in.
Crazy to think about, right? We've also got Chris T and Danny Pham on the other side. So decent matchup chart, actually. Oh, close to stun. And the instant overhead jump jab. Oh, he walked on him. Look, Rom's an old man. He's seen it all before. I don't think that's going to get to him, but this is definitely a tough matchup.
This is a tough matchup, absolutely.
I'm sure that there's experience in this matchup as well. I mean, it's not easy. Oh, empty jump throw.
That just worked.
Yeah, you always expect the empty low behind the boom, right? So maybe, oh no, this is looking to, oh God.
Oh my God, Akanu's going in right now. Wake up buttons.
Yeah, he's had enough, but he's seen all the mix-ups before. Takes the forward throw, close to stun already.
Look at this momentum. Could have done EX there, would have caught.
Might be stunned.
Still in it. Oh, the delayed flash kick for Akanu.
And the V reversal, he didn't want to deal with the frames afterwards. No anti-air, too far.
Oh, and missed good punish on the back fist. Brought this round back, should be able to close this out.
Yeah, Kainu just needs one hit. The back fist was so close.
He needs to build meter. He needs a meter here, man. I don't know how he's getting in. Oh, he tried to jump, get anti-air jab.
Yeah, tagged him from super far away.
Man, it's almost like he was angry when he was making that rush down there from Rom, but Akainu adapted well and shut it down. Was able to jump out of the bullhorn range.
He has to make that decision now, right? Like, does he go back to Vega, right? Who's his
I
other character?
would have said Vega, definitely. I would have started with Vega.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Birdie it is.
Yeah, he's going to stick it out.
He's a back fist at the start of the round. Clean flash kick out.
I mean, I don't know how practiced his Vega is at the moment.
Right, for sure. Tries to get under there with that slide as well. He can go under projectiles, but man, look at this wall he's set up here.
And then the jump in, not ready. So frustrating when Gal does that. He's zoning you out. You're just not ready for him to come forward. Doesn't anti-air. But gets him in the corner there.
Oh, crushed him. Gets 2 in a row. Rom with a huge deficit already, and this is a tough look for him already. He's got to try to bring this back. At least get the V trigger. Oh my God, it's tail end of it. That big
no way
belly.
in.
No, there was never a chance, right? There was never a chance for him to make it in there. And yeah, as you mentioned, the worst part is when you fight a Guile player who knows when to go in.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're just like, oh man, I was trying to figure out how to get past the boom. Suddenly he just jumps at you, and he walks up to you. You attack, he upside down kicks. It's just, man.
Right, hasn't cornered early in this round. He's to make his position count, but he's caught by the back fist. Oh, back throw.
Rom was expecting an anti-air, so he didn't do anything but block. Out of range, yeah, he's out of there.
Is that going in? We're talking about whiff punishes the sweep with a fierce.
Yeah, he's got full CA as well, so if he jumps on him, flash kick CA threat. Oh, this is bad. There's so much meter.
I don't know how you... Nice. Can't hit. Didn't go for the critical up.
Yeah, surprised we didn't see that cancel there. It could have been big damage.
EX bends the bar now. No critical out anymore, but he goes in.
Built a lot of space for himself, and now he's just throwing those little booms. Oh.
Nice. Needs to make this count. Needs some kind of momentum here. Activates. Booms.
Pushing him back with those booms.
One more, he'll do it. Goes in.
What a block.
No punish.
Goes in. All right, this is Rom's last chance. He needs a big mix-up here. No anti-air.
He's got to be anti-air in that jump. That's it. Kainu takes it very convincingly there over Rom.
Yeah, and this is in that depth bracket, so other side, right? Other side of the winner side of the pool. Chris T and Danny Pham have to play against each other in winner semis of that bracket.
Man, that just looks so uphill. I mean, this is why I really enjoy watching Birdie's like XYZZY. I see him play that matchup, and it looks like 5-5. I don't know how he does it. I don't know how.
That's the craziest.
I don't know how you approach it.
It's like Geef players or Birdie players or any big body players who just make a matchup like that look even. You're just like.
Itazan versus Daigo earlier in the year. The crazy money match scenario. I mean, what the hell? How do you play Guile like that with Zangief?
I forgot about that. The Beast TV exhibition that they had.
What the hell?
Yeah, that was crazy.
So these guys are seriously good at those uphill matchups. They don't even
remember
look
even in Street Fighter 4, like when you would watch Geef Sagat at a high level, and like you'd watch Itabashi play, and he's chilling. It's like not a big deal,
right?
He like
with punishing every stand heavy kick, approaching, slowly but surely getting in. It still looked hard, but they make it look fightable, you know?
Yeah. Like everybody, you see that matchup at like a mid-level, it's like Sagat just like hits heavy kick and throws. Yeah, that's it. Just the match.
I feel like that in this game actually with Guile, because I actually really personally struggle hard against Guile. I find I find at the highest level, Ibuki does really well against. I think it's like 5.5 maybe.
Yeah.
But at like my level, it feels like impossible. I don't know what to do. I can't.
Dude, I'm totally with you. I watch high level Ibuki players, and they're just like, yeah, I'll jump kunai, I'll just get in.
It just works, right?
Yeah, they just walk in, they get in, and like you watch like the highest level Guile players, and they're just like, man, I can't keep Ibuki out. And you watch it at like a mid level, it's like Guile just.
It's just horrible at mid level.
Yeah, flash kick, it booms. It's not a big deal, but that's why they're the best. Damn, the Queen shirt on, straight out of NYC on the top left of your screen. I didn't even know Arturo was here.
I didn't know. I had no idea. Big respect to him making it all the way down here. This last chance qualifier. Rocking that Dalsim, the original Dalsim.
And he's up against Vulcan of Echo Fox, former translator, now full-time manager of Team Echo Fox Fighting Games. And he's in the tournament.
Yeah, I saw that announcement on Twitter. Awesome stuff for him. Very exciting role. He's also hands-on. The guy's playing the game. He's not taking a step back.
If you guys had never seen his Able in Street Fighter 4, Vulcan was serious. Yeah, he played in one of the team tournaments at SCR with like Kazunoko, him, and like maybe like Raiketsu or something like that. That was the team that they were on. Yeah. And he was sick, man. His Able was really good. He played Mika in Season 1 for a while. He was a really strong Mika player. He hasn't been playing as much this season, but...
So he's not playing Mika anymore?
I think he might still be playing Mika, just maybe not playing the game as much. He's working. He's got to translate. He's got to take care of the Echo Fox.
Echo Fox doing good, man, as well, man. They're everywhere.
Yeah, all over the place. Championships, titles, they don't care. Tokido is here this weekend, second seed in the tournament.
Yeah, he's one of the guys a lot of people got to win it.
They have 3 players in the top 32, right? Justin, Momochi, and Tokido.
Yeah, you're spot on. There's no one else.
All right, well, if Vulcan wins the LCQ, they got 4. You know what I'm saying? They got 4 players in the top 32 just like that.
Rainbow Mika. Echo Fox making waves in all sorts of fighting games this season. And not just fighting games, too.
Yeah, they have a lot of support out there for all their players, the staff, and everything. It's a really cool organization for sure.
I saw the video that Rick made for his player when he won that tournament recently. That was awesome.
Oh yeah, MK Leo. Yeah,
that's awesome, man. Yeah. Seriously.
Fox, very cool guy for sure. So there it is. Vulcan versus Arturo. This is another match in the death bracket.
Fight.
Arturo, the people's champ. That's so much for the community. Wow, nice use of that crouch medium.
Yeah, Vulcan showing some knowledge already, right? Crouching medium kicks to stuff those limbs. It has priority, right? It's medium button.
That's it. So important to remember that. If two moves are active at the same time, the move with the strongest strength is going to win. Try to dash in, ready.
Yeah, Arturo with the early check. V-trigger available for Vulcan.
No punish on that jump back medium. Goes in now. Drill well spaced. Oh, gets back thrown.
You gotta watch out for that down pierce V-trigger. Oh, the splash traded? That was a good choice from Arturo. It would have got under the jump and also trade with the splash.
Really good choice.
Yeah, covered more options than one. That's really key for Dalsim, right? You have to make every possible correct decision.
Yeah, you're doing a lot of stuff on anticipation. That's what's so impressive about solid Dalsim players. You can't do everything on pure reaction.
Exactly.
You kind of need to be anticipating it in order to react in time. Getting frustrated now is Vulcan.
Struggling to get in there. The fake into the mix-up.
Scary thing about Dalsim, he's got such good rush down in this game. Almost done now. There it is.
Back spears. Not enough to kill here. He gets pressure though with the Gale.
All right, nice jump out. Oh, didn't interrupt the teleport. Just let him get away with it.
Yeah, and that means like even if that didn't kill there, Arturo had the whole screen to his back, right? Yeah. You teleport out of the corner. That's the worst scenario for Dalsim. Or against Dalsim. You don't want to let him get out of that corner for free.
Yeah, it's horrible having that situation. And then the clever thing that Dalsim could do there is when he gets you in that position, suddenly attack you because you expect him to run away. So many times I see people getting caught by that.
Yeah, no bar there for Arturo. There's the interrupt. But again, Vulcan trying to dash after the double jab instead of confirming into Peach.
Yeah, these guys need to be confirming those jabs. Both players playing each other off there. Of course, Dalsim needs meat of his one. Nice use of that down forward fierce.
Yeah, just ducks under there, gets in on the limb. Clean anti-air from Arturo. The drill. And there's the counter hit confirmed. Not enough to kill, but the mix-up could do it. Fake out. Overhead. Yeah, you always expect that mix-up, right? You're like, all right, I got to block the left, right. You're looking for the overhead, the instant overhead. Watch, just go low. Good mix-up from Arturo.
Such a cool buff with Dalsim. Oh, the delay into the medium punch. Oh, what a block. That was confusing as hell.
Yeah, the frames after, you got to respect it. Gale again, and the throw for stun.
He's got a meter to kill here as well. Bang, bang. Yep, that's going to do it. Great play from Arturo Sanchez. Vulcan just not familiar enough with Mika's options in that matchup.
Yeah, at that highest level, right, you really have to make every opportunity count with Mika against Dalsim, and you have to counter poke like perfectly. Yeah,
exactly. Your positioning needs to be great, your timing of your buttons, but when you get in, you really need to make it count. You need to make him make bad decisions. But he was never in a position where he needed to make any kind of bad decision, unfortunately.
Right, we saw a lot of the double down jab, no cancel into Peach, or no down jab, stand jab Peach, or anything like that. Those are super important.
Exactly, exactly.
Like probably the most important thing you can do is confirm those light buttons against Dalsim, knock him down, And also take the V reversals against his limbs a lot of the times. Mika has a really good V reversal for that too.
Yeah, she gets a good situation as well. She's in that scenario.
Yeah.
I've actually seen Mika's V reversal to V reversal.
Yeah.
Just to get in a great position for him against him.
Yeah, that's actually the best thing to do against, especially Dalsum. He has that slow V reversal. He tags you, just V
it,
reversal
right?
back, knock him down, just go in. Yeah, that's a really good option as well. So it seems like we are going to head to a short little break before this next match that's coming up. I see Chris Satarian heading over to the stage there. He's going to be playing next, but we'll see you guys in just a little bit.